everyone, welcome to my latest custom figure review. This time we're going to look at a distinctive blue and black Dalek, which is the Blue Chrono Dalek, as seen in the Susan and the Daleks cutaway, which is part of the 30 Years in the TARDIS documentary that was produced in the 90s. The real-life Dalek prop that this figure's based off has quite an interesting history, and as far as I can tell, it was used throughout promotional campaigns in the 1990s, such as Longleat, Children in Need, and it was photographed as part of promotional material for annuals and press shoots of various descriptions. As a result of these many varied appearances, fans are quite familiar with this Dalek, and I believe the actual prop is called Salvador and now resides at the Who shop in Upton Park in London. Today, it's most easy to see in action as part of the Susan and the Daleks cutaway, where it's referred to supposedly in canon as a Blue Chrono Dalek, which is a retroactive term used to describe this Dalek that can supposedly time travel. Interestingly, this precedes the Dalek Time Controller from Big Finish and its associated variants. I've always loved this colour scheme. I think that it fits in quite nicely with 70s Daleks. Perhaps it's a little too vibrant to fit in truly with 70s Daleks, but it works as a blue variant from that time period, or even from the 80s as well. I really like the way, specifically on this figure, that the slats have been picked out in gloss black, as has the lower band and the hemispheres, while the main body of the Dalek is in metallic blue, which almost has a sort of glittery look to it. This figure was made by Libinks fan, I believe, and obviously they have constructed quite a few of the customs that are featured in this channel. The quality of this overall finish is standard for their work, and I'd recommend you seek out their figures on eBay to see if any customs take your fancy. I believe a 70s Dalek of the Genesis type was used as the base for this. The eye socket's been painted in the same glossy, shiny blue that's been used on the head dome. The headlamps are picked out in orange. The neck bin is silver. The chest is blue. The slats and lower band are black. And the skirt is metallic blue with black hemispheres and a black fender. Throughout 30 Years in the TARDIS, this Blue Chrono Dalek, as it's called, is seen alongside a red and silver Dalek, which I've also customised and covered in an earlier video. At the time, I referred to that as the Rollomatic Dalek, but it seems that the red Dalek shown in 30 Years in the TARDIS is actually a better match for my figure than I realised. So as a result, these look really nice together, and also work alongside 60s Blue Daleks, which they were both photographed with in the 90s. It's great to own this Dalek variant at last. I did have plans to feature this in some Day of the Dalek scene recreations, which were planned a few years ago, but these were dropped when I decided to focus on original scripts, and especially following my computer crash. Thanks for watching, guys. There's one more video to come in this series, and I'll see you soon.